Okay, so we got the Mandalorian official phenomenon trailer. Pedro, Pascal, and Carl Weathers. Check it out.
This team has given us 2 seasons of The Mandalorian, with another season on the way. Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni.
Indeed,
We get into this
indeed.
because we're fans.
The best thing in Star Wars right now. Let's just be real.
Legacy of it means something to them.
It is this mix of incredible talent, everyone just bringing it week after week.
I think we've got some really good Jedi working on this series.
I'm very proud.
It's y'all. Y'all are the Jedi.
It's about
Literally
becoming part of something larger than yourself.
This is the way.
Indeed.
Did you expect The Mandalorian to become such a global phenomenon?
Honestly, I was just happy to get to make Star Wars.
It's Pedro Pascal! I love you! I mean, it had to have been incredibly surreal to watch the show blow up like this.
The Mandalorian blew the doors off social media.
You're familiar with the Baby Yoda from the Mandalorian?
I love that they're acknowledging all this, though. They need to. All of this needs to be acknowledged.
Hi, Grogu.
For a generation of kids now, Grogu represents something that R2 represented to me.
Breakout star.
The most
There
carefully
goes Luke.
guarded surprise to date, Luke Skywalker's appearance.
For people to be able to discover that in real time was magical.
Yeah, that was a crazy scene. Yeah, that was a crazy scene.
That was a high point of my whole career. Makes you grateful that you're doing what you're doing.
I love that for them.
I've gone. People want to talk about The Mandalorian. And to now have the 3rd season ready to present to the public.
We thought it might be fun to show a sneak peek.
You have removed your helmet. And you are a Mandalorian no more.
All right, kid. Hang on.
And this is like basically what I already seen pretty much. Low key, I wonder if Kathleen Kennedy is pissed. I mean, not pissed, but like, I wonder how this makes her feel. Like, people are actually genuinely excited for The Mandalorian. I have not heard not a single negative thing about The Mandalorian. Like, everyone loves it. Even people who know Star Wars for like the lightsaber stuff, like the Jedi, Sith, lightsaber stuff, that sort of thing, the Force, they still like it. So I wonder how that makes her feel to, like, people. I mess with The Mandalorian more than I mess with the sequel trilogy. You know what I mean? So I wonder how that makes her feel. And low-key, I'm like, why is she still president of Star Wars? She should not be president anymore. If anything, Star Wars should do the same thing that DC did and just have 2 people co-CEO that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it should be Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni. I almost forgot Dave Filoni's name. But it should be those 2 in my opinion. Because clearly these guys understand Star Wars. These guys are fans of Star Wars. Dave Filoni literally helped create the Clone Wars, the Star Wars Clone Wars that was on Cartoon Network. You know that movie? I mean, the movie they did show it on Cartoon Network, but they also showed it in theaters. But the actual TV show that was on Cartoon Network and then got canceled and then got brought back, and then we got the final season on Disney Plus. Man, what can I say about this? This just seems more so like a let's hype up The Mandalorian trailer, both with stuff from in the show and then stuff from just the fandom. And I'm really excited for it. I am excited for it. This is the only thing Disney's really got going for them as far as Star Wars is concerned, in my opinion. Obi-Wan wasn't needed. Like I said in my Bad Batch reaction for season 2, I wasn't really crazy about the Bad Batch. And for me personally, because of that, I don't really care to see season 2. But I read a comment in that video, I want to say, where someone basically said, like, The Bad Batch could be like the Clone Wars, where at first it has its rough moments in the beginning, but it can progressively get better. And I think Dave Filoni produces the Bad Batch too, but I'm not crazy about it. I like the Bad Batch in their appearance in the final season of the Clone Wars, and I liked a few episodes here and there. It's almost like watching Clone Wars and Obi-Wan isn't acting like Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan is like being a dumbass or like just not doing what he needs to do. So that's why it's hard for me to watch that. It kind of gives off like it looks like Clone Wars animation style, but it's like Rebels quality. And it might actually be that, because Rebels was like that too. Rebels wasn't perfect at the start. Rebels got better with time throughout each season that came after the first one. And maybe that's what they'll do, but I don't know. I guess that's Dave Filoni's style. And I mean, you know, it is what it is. I respect it. That's how you like to do things. That's how you like to do things. But how are you gonna do Mandalorian and have each season be good? Like right now for me, both of those seasons are good. Like the best. It's hard for me to even really think right now in this current reaction video that I'm doing to decide whether or not the first season was better or the second season was better. You know what I mean? Like I really have to sit down and really think and like jot some notes down and all that good stuff. But hey, it is what it is. This isn't a Bad Batch video or reaction to saying Clone Wars. This is Mandalorian, and this is what we're here for. Yeah, I know she's salty, bro. She gotta be salty. It's like, dang, y'all came out with something that people actually like. Man, I should quit my job. At least that's what I think she should do. That's just me. Anyways, no disrespect. Yeah, full disrespect. Anyways, if y'all enjoyed this video, this reaction, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.